Hello and welcome to Quassi's Bell Tower with your host, Quassi. And today I'm going to show you how to make 45-degree angle cuts using this tiny piece of XPS foam. So let's get to it. So for this little project, what I did is I was making my tavern tiles, and these are my magnetic walls that I have for my tavern that I'm making. And I wanted to make these nice little edges here, the trim pieces here on the walls. And I didn't really know how to go about it. I knew it had to be 45-degree angle cut and it had to be a certain size. So I ended up coming up with this little device right here. And basically all you do is you take it and you put it in the corner there. And then you find a piece of trim that you have that's, you know, maybe a scrap piece or one you have cut a certain size. And then you just, like I said, you set it in the corner. And then you just take your X-Acto knife or your blade or whatever else you have. And you just kind of go right down the line, just follow the line. Cuts that piece off there. And then we just cut that right there. And then you have your cut piece to the size you want it and everything else. So then, bam, it's done, and you can move on to the next one, and they'll match right up. So I'm going to show you how easy it was to make this little contraption. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to run this through the peroxon. I have this set at 3/8 of an inch. If you want to go a half or a different size, you can. It's all to what you like. And I'm just going to go ahead and run this through. Okay, so then I got my 3/8 that way, and then I will go this way and get my 3/8 that way. So now I have a perfectly good square. So what I want to do is, I don't want it to be 3/4 of an inch that it is, so I'm going to switch it up to about a little over 1/4 inch. Let's go, let's go right where I'm at, 3/8. And I am just going to zip it through here. Actually, you know what? I'll go in more. Let's go maybe a 1/2 inch. So now I'm going to set it up to a 1/2 inch. If you want to go smaller, you can go smaller. It all depends on what you want. Then we're going to take our square here, and I'm just going to zip this through. And basically, all I really need is this piece, or I can use this square. It doesn't matter. It all comes down to what you prefer for height. Either side would be perfect for the trim that we're using. Okay, so now to do the next piece, what we're going to do is I set this up to 1 inch, and I'm just going to run this piece through and get myself a nice 1-inch square. Now that we have our square for the bottom piece, now we're going to do the thickness of it. And we're going to set ours up to as thick as we do our trim, which is 1/8. So we're going to go ahead and set that up and then zip this through. And then that's it. Okay guys, now that we have our two pieces, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my square, my small square here, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to set this corner to corner. Now I could use the peroxon and cut it at 45-degree angle too. I could do that, but the first time I made one of these, I did it this way. So I basically just line it up. So then I just rip that through, and then I've got two corners. I can pick which one I want, which I think I'm going to go with this one. So then you take some glue, you just glue this on here, put a little bit, you ain't got to put a lot. Find the corner you want to put it on, which I put it on the upper left hand corner. And then if you have a little pin or anything like that, you can push that through the foam so you can keep your two pieces square and let it dry. And that's it guys. It's a real easy project to do. It only takes like a couple minutes to do it, if that, and you're good to go. Let it dry, and then you can go ahead and start doing all your corner work on your taverns or buildings or whatever you're making. So before I end this video, if you're new to the channel, I would appreciate it if you subscribe. Click that like button if you like this video, and click the notification button so you can be updated. And that's it, guys. That's it for Quassi's Quickies. Until next time.